love the beauty of higher engineering and scientific mathematics? This is and. Do you love so I'm asking you, ask yourself this question. Do you love the beauty of higher engineering and scientific mathematics? This is Olenjolaim, Moko, TAYAI, Dosingo. Simply just call me Olenjolaim. I thank God by His own grace that has created me in His own image and likeness. And I would like to take this opportunity, first of all, to welcome you into one of our online institutions that's called Online Undergraduate Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania, in square bracket Olenjolaim. If you are undergraduate students, whether national or international, you are warmly welcome. If you are advanced secondary students, whether national or international, you are warmly welcome, because one day you will be also in undergraduate education. If you are an ordinary secondary education students, and then you've been going through online and you met me, I would like to welcome you, because one day you will graduate ordinary secondary educations, then you pursue ordinary diploma, or you pursue advanced educations, then later on you'll be undergraduate students and possibly in engineering and in scientific courses. If also you're primary school students, you're only welcome, because I will meet you, and this content will be important for you when you will be in your undergraduate education. So whether you're national international students, you're only welcome, and stay tuned and get prepared. We are serious. We would like to also to teach serious students. I'm a Tanzanian, and this is our national flag, and I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome all the foreigners into our beautiful country, and also let's take this opportunity to encourage the Tanzanians to love our own country and try our level best to solve our own problems by using the knowledge, understanding, wisdom that we use always to gather in our minds in order to make sure that we have developments in every aspect of life. So I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you into our online institution that called Online Undergraduate Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania, in square bracket Olenjolaim. This is a higher institution for undergraduate students. I would like also to welcome you into one of our official YouTube channels that called Online Undergrad Polyinstitute of Tanzania, in square bracket Olenjolaim. So our YouTube channel, official YouTube channels, is for undergraduate students in engineering and scientific courses or programs, and also the name of our school actually give the picture of who is going to be saved. I know you have so many questions in your mind, whether you're an engineer, whether you're a scientist, whether you are whether you're a future engineer, future scientist, or a businessman, whether you're a teacher, whether you are a volunteer or just you're an educator, whether you're a professor or maybe you are a lecturer. I know you have so many questions if you met with these contents for the first time. I believe that all your questions will get answers by the grace and help of the God in me. And one of the questions that you're asking yourself, what problems of yours that I'm solving? What problems belongs, or what problems undergraduate students experience in the year process or in the year journey of learning higher engineering mathematics and higher scientific mathematics? That's the good questions. According to my research, when I was undergraduate students myself and after my graduation, I noticed that many Tanzanians undergraduate students get or face so many challenges in learning higher engineering mathematics and the higher scientific mathematics in order to apply in their programs, different programs in engineering and science. I don't know about other international students, but you can tell me in the comments, but I believe because mathematics is not a simplest subject and it's not a difficult subject. I know it effectively. So that's the problems that we are going to solve. So how are we going to solve your problem? Wonderful. We are going to solve your problems by using actually a unique way of transforming your mindset from the fear, from your head, your spirit of hating higher engineering mathematics. And also will be transforming your mindset from hating higher engineering and scientific mathematics and love it and apply it for the rest of your life. So that is one of the techniques that you are going to use by using different teaching aids, different teaching techniques, different teaching methodology, and different teaching approach that we are going to teach our every students, whether you are a slow learner, intermediate learner, or you are actually a faster learner, you are going to benefit from this program, because the heart of Online Undergraduate Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania, in square bracket Olenjolaim, or in short we call it OPITO, okay, OPITO, That's the shelter of our institution. We are going to make sure we meet your demand. Remember, OLENJOLAI does not know everything about higher engineering and scientific mathematics. I just know small portions of it. So don't hesitate yourself to join me. I'm going to provide this content digitally by using the internet. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to record all the videos of all the topics of probability and statistics for undergraduate student or undergraduate level, and post them publicly into our official YouTube channel. And you'll find there, and you'll enjoy and you'll access them at any time and anywhere. Another question that you might be asking yourself, which I was asking myself when I was visiting channels owned by other creators, especially that Healing Songs Worship YouTube channel. I loved it, and it has helped me for more than 8 years right now to learn how I can worship God in spirit and truth. So another one thing which we like to tell, we know that you're asking yourself, what vision does Online Undergraduate Polytechnic Institute of Technology, Institute of Tanzania, in square bracket Olenjolaim have? What visions do we have? So according to the Holy Book of Proverbs, chapter 19, verse 18, it said that, let me quote, where there is no vision, people perish. Where there is no vision in Opito perishes. So, before we began this program, God revealed the clear picture of the vision He has for Opito, which actually it's a great vision which is going to be manifested into the present and future generations, and which is going to impact the real life of present and future undergraduate generation. Okay, so this is the vision that we have, which is an assignment. We have an assignment to teach and train undergraduate students on how they can extract knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from from fundamental and we call it the fundamental and core causes, and combine it with the knowledge, understanding, and wisdom that we are going to teach our undergraduate students to extract it from the Word of God written in the Holy Bible, in order to solve real life problems. So the main objective of Opito is to solve real life problems in our community first, in our cities, in our country. I know that there is a slogan, there is a phrase, or there's just a proverbs of mathematics, which I heard it when I was in secondary education, especially at Form 1, that mathematics is the national disease. That's the protocol. So in Swahili, you say, taifa. I disagree, that is not true, but mathematics is the medicine of so many national diseases. So take mathematics as the best solutions for yourself and also for the place where you are living. So I will be answering your question state to state. But again, I would like to invite you that I will teach you, and I will give you opportunity to ask me questions about what I taught you. But again, you can use the comment section below here to give me the feedback, whether you understand what I've been teaching you. You can use it to submit your homework, because I'm going to leave the homework or the questions for the homeworks. And you can use also to ask the questions, because the heart of Opito is understanding, not cramming. I don't know how to cram. I've never succeeded on cramming things. I thank God by His own grace. He has been helping me and teaching me informally on how can I understand different concepts. So the heart of this training is understanding. And that's what most students used to seek. And the good news, you found it right now. Try, test it, go through at least 5 sessions or 3 sessions. You can notice that, yeah, what I'm saying is true. So let's spend these few minutes also to present to you a few steps that you have to follow in order to register in our online undergraduate Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania, square bracket Olenjolaim. The first step, if you don't have an email, we ask you to create or open a new email. But if you have it, remember your username and password. Then go to the second step, sign in YouTube by using your email. Sign in YouTube by using your email. You will see the prompt or the sign in button on the left hand side at the top of your video. Right? You'll see to sign in, so you have to click. Then you'll be asked to fill the 2 blanks One is to fill your usernames, and the next blank is to fill your password. Then you have already, so from there you have already signed in, you are already in YouTube. So inside YouTube, we ask you to search what OPITO. Don't write OPITO, just write online, this name, online undergrad, which are abbreviations of undergraduate. POLYINSTIT is abbreviations of these two words, Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania. So T stands for Tanzania, O stands for Olenjolaim, your teacher, who is going to teach you, who is going to transform you, who is going to mentor you. Okay? Then the third is the fourth stage. Now, once you search it, you will see the software button like this one, and then you see the word OPITO, okay? But not OPITO, you'll see the word Online Undergrad Polyinstitute of Tanzania in square bracket Olenjolaim. And you see the number of subscribers. You will see a horizontal subtitle which is called the Home, Video, Playlist, Community. This is what the channel, Community, About. Very important horizontal toolbar, my dear student. So you can go, so before we come into this horizontal toolbar, which is at the top, okay, because you have to click this, remember that you click this, then you find this horizontal toolbar, and whenever you see homes, videos, playlist, community, channel, community, about, then you're already in our online undergraduate Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania in square bracket Olenjolaim, and start enjoying the content we create, because we are content creators. Then the first step, in order for you to register, you'll find that just look at the bottom of your right hand side, you'll see a software button written subscribe with a red background. We ask you to click it once, and then the text will change into the subscribe. Once you do that, then you'll find all the icons of bell will appear automatically. We ask you to click this icon of bell only once. Then you see then the three options will be prompted. The first one is called all, the second is called personalized, the last one is called none. So we ask you to choose the options of all. So from there, you've already registered yourself for permanently, for the rest of your life. So you don't need to register frequently, just one registration is enough. So you will get notification. Why should you subscribe? In order for you to get notifications once we add a new video. We have a visions of recording more than 600 high definition videos of undergraduate level, and especially in departments of higher engineering and scientific mathematics, which actually is going to cover all the concepts of high engineering mathematics and higher scientific mathematics across the country, and even across the entire continents of Africa, in Europe, also across the entire continents of Europe, America, and Asia, and Australia. So we know so from there you can continue on enjoying the contents, but we would like also to give you just advice on how you can access our contents without too much of hassle. So the first step, we ask you to click playlist, and then find the playlist which has been written statistics and the probability, or probability and statistics, either of that name. There you will find the collections of all the videos that we have recorded about statistics and probability. So because we'll be covering almost 6 topics, each topic is also we create a playlist where you find the collections of lecture from the first lecture to the last lecture of that topic, or first lecture to the last lecture of that course, or first lecture to the last lecture of that department. So we organize our videos in form of playlist. Okay? I believe you have understood. Always, whenever you get the good news you would like to share with us as students, how can you share this good news? We ask you to click the icons of share to share the link of this video via social media, example Facebook, WhatsApp, email, Twitter, maybe Telegram, Instagram, or LinkedIn. So it means that once you click share, it will give you different choices. So you have to choose one which is easier for you to reach your friend in Europe, your friend who is studying in Australia, means in Sydney, maybe University of Sydney. You have friends who are studying in Africa, in Nigeria. You have friends who are studying in Egypt. So you can ask them to access these contents for the rest of their life. All right? Okay, I believe that, I believe that that's being a good news for you. So now let us go into into the details. Let's go into the details of today's session or today's lecture, which is lecture 00. We are in departments of higher engineering and scientific mathematics. Higher engineering and scientific mathematics. The course is called Statistics and Probability. This course is for the bachelor students in engineering and bachelor students in science, either first year or second year, depends on institutions or your college or your university. This is lecture 0, general introductions of photo statistics and probability. So let us go inside. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to begin with the big picture. Okay, so write the big picture. Big picture of what? Big picture of Tanzania. TZ means Tanzania. Educational authorities. Educational authorities, especially intermediate and the higher education. So you say that intermediate or higher education. So there are 3 authorities which have been given power by accredited power by the law of United Republic of Tanzania. These 3 authorities, the first one, which deals with intermediate, engineering education, is called the vocational. So I think that because it's colored, let me write this in uppercase. So it's called the vocational education. Say with me, vocational education, and education and the training authority. Training authority. In short, we call it VETA. So its training is provided in terms of, or in form of what? NTA, means National Technical Award, in 3 levels. So they provide NTA level 1, NTA level 2, and NTA level 3. All right? So they provide NTA level 1, NTA level 2, and NTA level 3. So the second legal educational authorities in Tanzania, we call it is what? It is NAT, National, so say with me, National Council for Technical Education. Technical education. So this authority, in short, we call it NAT. Possibly you heard it or you have never heard it. Don't worry about that. NAT. So NAT provide education, the technical education in form of NTA level. So the awards will be in form of NTA level. So there is NTA level, so providing education NTA level 4, NTA level 5, NTA level 6, and this we call it is ordinary diploma. All right? Then providing also NTA level, NTA level what? NTA level 7 and the NTA level 8. This we call it Bachelor in Engineering or Bachelor in Science, in Applied Science. But also providing what? The NAT providing training or technical education as what? NTA level 9, which this is what? Master in Engineering or Master in Science. That's the responsibility of what? Of NAT. Okay? Then we have the third education authorities, which also is common. Okay? It's called what? Tanzania. So remember again, but let me mention this one. So it's called the Tanzania. This is the big picture. Tanzania Commission. This is general introduction. Commission. I want you to understand. Commission for what? For universities. For universities. In short, we call it TCU. So this one comprises colleges, institutions, schools. Also, we have what, so it means that it comprises even artistic, dealing with art, dealing with laws. So you have so many universities here. So we say that under TCU, it's providing what? Ordinary diploma in different courses, including art, business. Then it's providing what again? Bachelor in engineering or bachelor in science. Then providing what education, what? Master in engineering, because we're speaking with engineers. And also providing what? Doctorate in what? In engineering. So that is what it teaches you. I'm not sure about whether the level 10 is for the doctorate. I'm not sure about that. So this module or this course of statistics and probability and statistics is being taught under the perspective of what? Of TCU. Remember that the main focus of National Council for Technical Education Act is what we call competence-based. So the training is on what? Competence-based. Competence what? Competence-based. While here it's what? Knowledge-based. 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 Okay? So this course, I will teach you under the perspective of knowledge-based, because I'll be using the syllabus and curriculums of University of Dodoma in College of Informatics and the Visual Education. That's what they provide this model of statistics and problems. So we are looking for it. Where do we get it? So then let us take TCU. So we say, for example, some of the institutions in an enacted example, Dar es Salaam Institute of Technology. Example, Arusha Technical College is an enacted. Example is Karume Institute of Science and Technology. Again, another example is Mbeya University of Science and Technology. Okay? Another example is Al Maktoum College of Engineering and Technology. Okay? And so other examples which are not enacted. So under TCU, we have so many universities in Tanzania. The first example is University of Dar es Salaam, the oldest and the first university in Tanzania. And the second example is the University of Dodoma, one of the largest university in Tanzania. Then we have what Muhimbili University of Health and Allied Science. Then we have St. Joseph University of Tanzania. We have Kampala International University of Tanzania. We have Tumaini University, we have Mzumbe University, we have University of Iringa, we have so many universities, we have State University of Zanzibar, so we have, which is called Isuza, we have so many universities under TCU, but here we'll be focusing university, where we'll be teaching and training university which providing engineering programs and the science programs. That's what we'll be focusing on. So it means let us keep on extracting TCU. So as you say that under TCU, there are so many universities. The first one we say University of Dar es Salaam. The second one you have what? University of Dodoma. Okay. Then the third one is we have what? We have, okay, as I said, University of Dodoma. We have Tumaini University. The other ones, the next ones, you have what? St. Joseph University of Tanzania. So ST what? St. Joseph University of what? University in Tanzania. Something like that ones. Then you have also another example, you have University of Iringa. Here also you have what? Open University. We have so many universities under this aspect of what? Which are focused on knowledge based. So today, let us take focus on UDOM, University of Dodoma. So in University of Dodoma, there are so many colleges, but one of the colleges is called the College of what? Of Informatics, College of Informatics and Visual Education. So this is a college where they learn the models of statistics and probability, and also we have telecommunication engineers, and they have different programs or different courses about computer science because it's one of the best university in Tanzania on training or on learning computer science. That's according to my research. Okay, so here engineering mathematics and scientific mathematics at the College of Informatics and Visual Education is being learned in 4 courses. And these 4 courses they have what? They have, we call it, they have what? So we have something we call it, we do have something that we call them, yes, we call them what course code. The first one is called the linear algebra. Linear algebra, very important branch of mathematics that we need to know as engineers. Linear algebra. The second one is calculus 1. The third one is called what? So after calculus 1, the third course is called the calculus 2. And then the first module is called the probability, the one that we are teaching you. So we see now our course, probability and and the statistics. Okay, statistics. So probability and statistics. So this is second semester module in second semester module in first year at University of Udom, if I'm not mistaken. So linear algebra, and the good news that in online undergraduate polytechnic Institute of Tanzania, I'm teaching this module by using the syllabus and curriculum of University of Udom. That is good news. It's a time right now undergraduate students who are doing undergraduate education in Tanzania in engineering programs and science programs to enjoy the digital contents or the contents of the year modules or courses which have been recorded effectively and have been prepared systematically through the video learning and through the internet. So this, I know, it is a new idea, a new focus, a new thing in our community. And you have to trust that it will do great contribution to you and supplement so many things in your mind. So you're teaching linear algebra, you're teaching calculus 1, you're teaching calculus 2, you're teaching probability and statistics. So linear algebra and calculus 2, these are the courses that have been covered in first semester. Calculus 1 and probability and statistics has to be covered in the second semester. That's the whole news. Okay, so linear algebra first year, calculus 2 is second year. Calculus 1 and probability and statistics has to be covered in first year and in its first year throughout the second semester. So now we have probability and statistics. So copy these procedures for you to register yourself permanently, and then let us go into the next part of this general introduction. The next part right now, which is very important for you, I would like to introduce to you about contents. What are the chapters, topics, or chapters of what? Of probability and statistics. What chapters are we going to learn? What are we going to study? Probability and statistics. So in this course, we have the curriculums or the course outlines ask you to cover at least 8 topics. And these are the names of these 8 topics. Okay? The first one is called the probability distribution. Probability distribution. Maybe your teacher can start with fundamental probability, but we used to teach fundamental probabilities in other aspect, in other schools or in other departments. So you have to access, because we have recorded, so you can access them in case you forgot. Probability distribution. Then the second topic, we are going to teach about special probability distribution. Special probability distribution. Special probability distribution. Special probability distribution. That's the second topic. The third topic, we are going to teach you about statistical estimation, or just we call shorty estimation. Then the fourth topic, we are going to teach you about hypothesis, and we'll be doing also in tutorials, hypothesis testing. Hypothesis testing. Then the fifth module, we are going to teach you about graph fitting. Graph fitting or fitting graph. Let me check, because I don't want curve fitting. So it's called the curve fitting. This is the topic. Then the sixth concept, we are going to teach about linear regression. Very important concept, linear regression. In case we update the chapters, then we'll let you know, so that you should be informed and should cover what has been recommended by the course outline or the curriculums and the syllabus of University of the World. The good news, I'm going to teach you all of these 6 topics. So stay tuned and be an active student, and remember to subscribe and then get prepared to enjoy about those stuff. Remember that I don't know everything about this stuff. I just need a small portion of it. Alright? Okay. So get prepared when I'm taking you into the next the sections of this general introduction, where I will be listing the books that you need to use on learning and mastering probability and statistics. So take a minute and think about what I've shared, and then again comes into the new or into the next contents that you have to cover. So I believe you are still enjoying the general introductions of 40 of statistics and probability for undergraduate students. Let me take you into the last part of this course, so that you may enjoy your day, and to be the last part of this session, of this lecture 00. It's the reference books, notes and materials of statistics for non-measures. Not statistics for the non-measures, statistics and probability. Choose me. Reference books for the non-measures. So this is statistics and probability. Statistics and probability. Here also the first reference. So the first reference, because we categorize these reference books in text and also in form of textbooks and notes, textbooks and notes. So the first reference material that you need to master this course is called the course outlines of statistics and probability, or course outlines of probability and statistics. So you'll be given by the course master, who is going to teach you formally probability and statistics at your college or institutions or university. The second reference books, this is, I recommend this books, one of the nice book. I read it, I used it myself to learn more concepts in statistics and probability for undergraduate students. And this is called Statistics for Scientists. So this is the second reference, Statistics for Scientists and Engineers by Mohammed A. Rashid. This is the Tanzanian, good news, a PhD lecturer in departments of mathematics at the University of Dar es Salaam. This is the University of Dar es Salaam. The third reference material that you need to master probability and statistics for undergraduate students is called Introductory Statistics by Barbara and Susan. Right? Okay, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section. The first reference material or reference books that you may use to learn and master probability and statistics is called Mathematics for Electrical and Computing by Mary Attenborough. Right? Then the first reference material that you need to master probability and statistics is the service editions wrote by Walpole R.A., which is called Probability and Statistics for Engineers and Statistics. You may have at least 4 of these reference materials, and you may have soft copy or hard copy. The 6th reference book is the book written by John E. Ifrost, which is called Mathematical Statistics, which are in 6th edition. The next book is called the next material is called Class Notes of Statistics for Non-Measures, that will be given by your course master. So where will you get this one? You get it by your course master as a writing on the blackboard or giving you slides. The first reference material is online books and materials of statistics and the probability. Then the 9th book, the 9th reference material is Olenjolaim MT, okay? Notes of statistics for non-measures. So the notes that I used to teach you, which I'll be using to teach you from the first chapter to the 6th chapter. Then the 10th reference material are statistical tables. Say statistical tables. We need statistical tables to evaluate probability or areas under the curve and evaluate the students' t distribution, etc., etc. The first statistical table is labeled as table 4.4, and it has been labeled as what the areas under the standard normal curve from 0 to z. So here it is. So this is table 4. So this is table 4.4. Right? That is. So table 4.4. Areas under the standard normal curve from 0 to z. The second table that you need is table 4.5. It's called percentile. So when the first table is called what? Areas under the standard normal curve from 0 to z. The second curve is called percentile values for students' t distribution with degree of freedoms. So the second table that you are going to use effectively is the student t distribution table, which is table 4.5. So this one, I want you to trust that I'm not misleading you, I'm leading you properly. Then the next table is table 4.6, which is called percentile values for the chi distribution with nu as degree of freedom. So that is table 8, that is table 6, table 4.6, this one, percentile values for the chi distribution, right? So this one. Okay, then we have what? So it is called, so then we have the next table, which is table 4.7. So remember, we discussed table 4.6, percentile values for the chi-square distribution with nu as degrees of freedoms. Don't worry, I'm going to teach you about this table, how you can use this table to solve problems. Table 10.4 is table 4.2. So it means 10.4, which is table 4.7, which is 99th percentile values for the F distribution. 99th percentile values for the F distribution, this one. And I'll teach you how you can use this table to solve problems. Right? So if you bring it nearby you, then you'll see it. Okay. Then the next table is a table 4.8. I don't say that it's the last thing, but it depends. We might have also another table according to our demand. It's called 99th percentile values for the F distribution. That's another table that you need. And I have it here. So you should have also in hands. In exam, this will be given. The statistical table will be attached at the end of your question paper. So 99th percentile values for the F distribution, which is this one. Right? So for the F distribution, with a degree of, I think that the difference is degree of freedom. So that is, so then the next reference material is scientific calculator that you need it. There is the next user for material scientific calculator. Okay, for the what is scientific calculator function 901 MS. This is the original scientific calculator. In case you lost it, don't be frustrated, but you can order it. Just send an SMS that you need original scientific calculator or you need just a scientific calculator. Their prices are quite different, right? But one thing that I want to tell you, this original scientific calculator which I've been using for 4 years, I can equip you with just a small amount of 40 of the budget. Okay, so the original number 1 will cost you 55,000, and number 2 of Casio function 901 will cost only 35,000. So have it one. If you have yours, congratulations. If you don't have, you can order and we can send it to you anywhere at any time in Tanzania. Then we go for the questions and answers books and the other materials. So this is past papers of statistics. We need to find past papers of statistics for non-measures. For non-measures. Okay, for non-measures. Well, I read this, which is actually that it might be test 1, test 2, or test 3, or university exam, or an exam with 2 sheets or assignment sheet. You should not just give up. You have to keep on finding those materials. And you should not have only the reference material. Make sure that you read them, or you start them, or you learn from them. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank God by His own grace. This is the end of session what? So this is the end of lecture 00, the general introductions of statistics and probability for University of Dodoma. I would like to remind you to subscribe into our channel, to read the descriptions below here, and also that just to invite more friends or more students to enjoy these contents. Okay? So remember that you do everything that I ask you to do in advance, and then let us keep praying for each other so that you may have something great in this department. All right? So I would like to insist you once again, you have to be serious and take this material elsewhere, whether at home, whether in the transport system, you may access our contents effectively. So I thank God who have given me a gift of teaching. I thank God who have given me this opportunity to teach you. So I would like to ask you that to join me in the next session. Keep enjoying the beauty of what of high engineering and scientific mathematics. So may God bless you, my dear viewer, and keep you until we meet in the next lecture, which will be lecture 1, when we'll be starting getting inside of our content. So may God bless you abundantly and keep you. This is Sir and the Engineer Olenjolaim, sounding from Tanzania. So may God bless you and keep you for the rest of your life, now and forever. Amen.